Okay, now on to doing a Zoom meeting. You can schedule them, and if it's a classroom, press recurring meetings so that way it doesn't happen just once. You can change the passcode. So, for example, if I'm doing a chemistry class, maybe I want my password to be chemistry. Always include a waiting room. That way you have a lot more control. I like having them start on so they don't have to do an extra step. Um, I let them join before me because they just sit in the waiting room, and that way it doesn't have a screen saying, please wait for them to start the meeting. Mute them upon entry. And for safety reasons, record it just in case there is an incident. So now I press save. You should have changed it, but this is just an example. You always want to title it with your name, and you can edit if you change your mind. So, Mark's Chemistry. Did I even spell it right? Yeah. Okay. And again, I have it set so that Outlook saves these things. Okay. When you're ready, you can start. You can also show the meeting invitation, copy it if you want to share it. But you're going to start it. Hello. Okay. I'm staying muted here because I'm speaking into a separate microphone. But it's yelling at me because it thinks that I want to be talking. There you go. It gave up. So you can actually go and change your settings during the actual lesson or class or video call, whatever you are doing. And again, you can access this panel. So if I want to go back to my background, right, or add an image, I would encourage people not to use videos because they're very distracting. But what we can do is check out a bunch of stuff. You have breakout rooms. I am the only one in here, but this shows how many participants there are. And so if you want to separate people into 9 rooms, 8 rooms, whatever it is, oh my God. Yes, I understand that. Zoom is too smart. But you can assign them automatically, which it'll just randomly do, or manually. And if you do it manually, you have to actually assign person by person. Change the timing. So I have them have a, like if I only give them 2 minutes, this will give them a timer. Otherwise, you can just manually close it. After you manually close it, it'll give them a timer countdown. Okay. There's a whole bunch of things. If you hate it, you can just recreate it and scrap it. Okay. Some other things, I enabled closed captioning. Participants, every student, once they click participants, should be able to see this little smorgasbord of reactions. And so you should have the participants open at all times so you can monitor your scholars, including anyone that's in the waiting room. And as they are in class and you norm on them using this, you can see if all of them have said yes. If someone wasn't able to access the document and you say, hey, let me know if you haven't been able to open it, and you see like half the kids weren't. If you're going too fast, they can say go slow. This really shouldn't be needed, but if someone needs a break or they needed to take care of an emergency, they can let you know by having these buttons. And if it's like a mess and you're done with it, you can just press clear all and it clears everyone in there. Things you can change in the participants as well. You can stop them from renaming themselves, from unmuting. Make sure they're muted upon entry. You can ask them all to unmute. You can lock the meeting, which is super fun. Everyone should have reactions. Share screen, again, automatically they cannot unless you change it. Okay, so currently it's only host, but if scholars need to share, then you can change it to all participants. But yeah, that should be about it.